I've shot a lot of amazing rifles in the last year or so, and today we're going to find out if this is one of them. This is the Ruger American Gen 2. It's got a 20-inch spiral fluted barrel, threaded muzzle, adjustable cheek piece, adjustable trigger, 70-degree bolt throw, smooth feeding. But does it shoot? That's the question that everyone wonders when looking for a rifle. And we're going to answer that question with several different tests, the first of which will be called the SCAT test. And no, I'm not going to be shooting this through poop or anything like that. It's just an acronym for single chance accuracy test. Why do I call it that? Because I'm going to be giving this gun one chance to shoot one 5-shot group. That's it. No redos, no that was a bad trigger pull, so we're going to shoot again. One 5-shot group. I'm going to shoot a couple shots before to check the zero and all that good stuff. But once that's done, this gun gets one chance to give me one good group. Now, why are we doing this test? There's two reasons. The first of which being I want to see how the gun shoots. I want to see how it groups at 100 yards, and so do all of you. But the other reason is you guys have been saying that we need to shoot less 3-shot groups and more 5-shot groups. So I'm going to give you guys what you want. We're going to be shooting a 5-shot group out of a bolt action rifle. Test number one, the SCAT test. Let's get it. This gun in particular is chambered in 223, and the load we're going to be shooting is this. SIG Marksman 77 grain OTMs. SIG just makes great ammo. I have never shot a gun where the rifle doesn't like the SIG load, and more often than not, it likes the SIG load more than anything else. And since that's what I know this gun to like, that's what we're going to shoot. 5 shots loaded up in the mag. This is actually a 10-round mag, which is pretty awesome. I know a lot of people like the flush ones, but give me as many shots as possible. 10-round mag, perfect. 5 shots, one chance to get a good group. Ruger, let's see what you can do. I'll tell you what, I am not a fan of this trigger. Four shots, we're inside an inch. Shot number 5 all comes down to this. Well, looks like a pretty good group from here, but it's only a 14 power scope on here, which I am not a fan of. I think you gotta have minimum 20 zoom, minimum 18 zoom, in my opinion. But let's go down and see. Okay, 0.9 inches. Not bad. Not freaking bad at all. 5-shot group. My first 3 shots were these inside 3 right here. Those are my first 3. So if we're going on a 3-shot group, I mean, we're talking, that's being a little pessimistic. That's not quite 0 to 0 or center to center. 0.7 inches. Yeah, I'll take that all day long. Okay, before we have too much fun, let's talk about the gun itself and how I have it set up. So this is running a 20-inch spiral fluted Cerakoted barrel, which looks just great. I mean, you can't argue the looks of that barrel. It feeds so awesome. You got to take the mag out if you don't have ammo in there to run it. But oh my goodness, that thing runs like a dream. Like in the last test, no hangups, 8 straight shots, perfect. It does also have an adjustable cheek piece. I would call it semi-adjustable though. You loosen the sling swivel, this comes loose, you slide this off, and then you slide a different piece on. That is either shorter or taller, depending on what your needs are. There is one drawback to this rifle. 2 drawbacks. First, the biggest one. Second biggest one, the trigger. Oh my goodness, that trigger is so heavy. It is adjustable, but it only goes down to 3 pounds. But the biggest problem with this gun is not the trigger. It is the recoil pad. Why is it the recoil pad? Look at the shape of that thing. Because of the shape of this recoil pad, Backfire is not able to have a backstop available for this gun. Eventually, one day, will it? Probably. Backstop is available for like over 200 different rifles. If you've got a rifle that needs a recoil pad, odds are Backfire has one available for it. And the last feature about this gun that is pretty sweet, that I forgot to mention, that a lot of people love about this rifle, is the 3-position safety. So obviously, you've got fire, bring it down 1, you can close the bolt, but it's not going to shoot. Bring it down 2, and you can't close the bolt. That is a feature that a lot of people love about this gun. It's not a huge deal for me, but it's cool. I like it. The bipod we're running on this is a Magpul bipod, which is very similar to an Oryx bipod, believe it or not, which Backfire does carry. And in my opinion, the Oryx bipod is my personal favorite bipod. And this one is very similar. I mean, a lot of the times I'll be looking at this and think it is the Oryx bipod. And when you're using it, there's almost no difference. And so, yeah, it's a nice bipod. Scope, don't love. Bipod, love. All right, test number 2. I have here with me 8 water bottles. Not very big ones. Probably just about the size of like a ground squirrel or something like that. But I will be lining them up at 100 yards. And essentially, I haven't figured out a name for this test yet, but essentially it's just a rapid fire barrage test to test mostly the feeding of the rifle. If there's any hang-ups while I'm just racking after racking after racking each load, but also to see how well the barrel stays accurate as it starts to heat up. I will also be timing myself just for kicks to see how fast I can do it. I'm just glad this thing has a big enough mag to hold enough rounds. All right, here we go. Start with one chamber. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! We're cooking. Oh no. Oh, I didn't load enough rounds. Okay, I paused the timer because I feel like that's cheating against the gun. I'm trying to test the gun here. Go. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. 54 seconds. Wow. I mean, I am full fisting that. Maybe next time I need to shoot more than 8. Or maybe this barrel is just great. But man, yeah, I mean, 8 shots in a row, didn't miss a single shot, did it in under a minute. 8 water bottles who all thought they were going to be put to good use, hydrating someone's body, but no, they were blown up exquisitely for a rifle test. There was 0 feeding issues, as you clearly saw. We did it all in under a minute. We didn't miss a single shot. That's pretty impressive. So for the next test, we need to look at our velocity. Oh, it looks like 24.25 is our average feet per second. We're just gonna take it for what it is and move on to test number 3. And this gun is money. Love to see it.